arrived at Segesta. It's a long climb up, but I think half the group made it up here.
No, there was only two that didn't.
Two didn't make it? Okay, Kay. And in the background is the temple that was built 2,050 years before Christ. So we're talking about a long time ago. Beautiful. So this is it. And then in a minute I'll scan to show you how high we are. Such a beautiful sight. It's just unbelievable. A lot of history behind this. These are all the farms, our ancestors. And that's the temple, the whole thing, when it was built. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I wonder how they carted it up that hill. It's probably a half a mile that we had to walk up. That's where we were just a little while ago, down by the ruins there, the temple. And we are just overwhelmed with the colors of the flowers and the different shades of the green, and it's just unbelievable. Now I'm going to walk on the other side where the whole town, they all lived, and it's all ruins. Now this is also the whole town of Segesta. All the ruins. People actually lived here before Christ. Can you believe this? This is all little homes. Imagine their view.
Before to see the theater, you can imagine how big was this construction and how many pieces disappeared.
And this is the theater in Segesta that was all built before Christ. Isn't it amazing? Oh my gosh. I hope it brings back memories, guys.
Today, when this theater again returns to life every 2 years, we're in collaboration with the theater Sicily. We have place for almost 1,000 people. In this occasion are prepared cushions, pillows, and sit down. We're in the last row, you see? Where we
We just arrived the city of Corleone, and the tour guide is going to take us on a tour of the city. And what a beautiful ride coming here. Oh, miles and miles and miles of beautiful farmland all through the mountains. It was a great trip. We're in the square of Corleone, and there's a whole truckload there of garlic. And here comes Marianne. Hi, Marianne. And Frank.
Yes, I'm dressed very warm because it's very cool.
And Richard. And I'll just stand in the circle, and we're getting ready for a tour. Here we go. Everybody's really working very hard.
Typical Italian.
Typical
Over
Italian.
60. Take the sample.
Huh? Yeah, right? This is a little truck here selling the fish. They haul all the calamari and the sardines and the shrimp. We're on our tour in Corleone, and this is the street.
Take care of the baby. Right back in the
This is another alley, little street with all the little, just to give you a little idea of what the streets look like. This is Corleone, this is the square. It's been a little remodeled. And we are going to the Mother Church now. We're all walking up, which is right there with the clock. And we're going into the church now. And here's Tony and Al having a little conversation here. A wave, Tony and Al. That's a few years from now, guys. Okay, Tony and...
In Sicily here, they had these before Christ. We just got them in North Brunswick. We're just catching up.
Is that right, Frank? You have those too?
That's right. Tony knows.
Very about the Sarah.
We're in the church here at Corleone. Beautiful church. Reminds us of St. Mary's a little bit. The ceiling and all is the same. But Margie Gianpietro pointed out the confessionals. You're outside and the priest is inside. So that's pretty, that's different. Here we're at the church. I have June as behind me, so add to this, June. I'm just going to scan a little bit of the church. It's very bright. And they told us that the nuns, I don't know what century, wove that by hand, and it was a gift.
Like diamonds.
Quite beautiful. And all the wood floors. The wood may be new, according to Richard. Okay. Now it's on to the red light. Here we go. Again, it reminds us of St. Mary's with the beautiful ceiling. Just taking a close shot of this cloth that was all made by hand. And Kay is telling us that they added sequins to it. Wow. And just so we all know that this was made in the 14th century. A lot of history here. Cutting the eggplant right off as he's selling it. I'll take a 6 artichoke. I'm going to make them tonight. We're in the original Corleone grocery store. Everything smells so delicious. Oh, I want a nice cheese, a provolone, a salami, gabagool. Gabagool, right. Woo, smells so good. We're hungry.
Angelo.
We're in Agrigento. I don't know how to say it, so I'm not going to say it.
Agrigento.
Agrigento. Thanks, Angie. It's at the back of it now.
Okay, thank you.
And we're at one of the temples, the first temple. There's 6 temples, and we're overlooking the aerial view of the highway and the mountains on the west coast of Sicily.
Thank you, Marianne.
You're welcome, Joe.
And now I'll sign off.
This is the first temple of the 6 that we're going to visit, and it's one of the biggest temples in Agrigento.
Just scanning the whole area here. That's our group there. Well, this is an olive tree that is 2,000 years old. And I just want to make sure Richard sees this because he really wanted. He took one of a 400-year-old, but this is 2,000-year-old olive tree. Beautiful. It's right next to this one of these Greek temples.
There is a big hole in which the Greeks put some liquid bronze or lead in order to put together the stones. abacus and echinus. And it
This is the last of the temples, and it's called Concordia, and it's 450 BC years old. Thank you, Marianne. Good job. Just to show you some of the beautiful flowers and
Yeah,
cactus.
close. It's nice. Maybe I'll take that.